Now is when I'm reviewing the episode now, a week later after it aired of The Walking Dead season 6, episode 5. So now finally took things back after the Morgan flashback story to Alexandria and the rest of the group. And we got to see that Rick did manage to escape that zombie herd that was coming towards the trailer. And in that process, he brought them all to the gates, and now they're surrounding Alexandria, forever tormenting these poor people. But basically, this episode was slowing things down a bit, just regrouping with the rest of the group in Alexandria and showcasing like how they're dealing with the situations now. Jesse's becoming a tough survivor. Everyone's still freaking out about Glenn because they don't know where he is. Maggie, of course, is really fearful right now. Aaron feels super guilty because he feels responsible for the wolves' attack. They addressed that in the episode, and the others are still missing, which I will talk about very soon because the next episode had aired tonight already, and I'm going to review that next. But I still haven't reviewed now, and I have to do this in order. So let's talk about in order of the storyline. So we see Maggie very concerned about Glenn, as she should be, as everyone else is. And her and Aaron went to go out and look beyond the gates into the sewer system to see if Glenn could still be alive. And I felt like that was probably the highlight scenes of the episode because it was in a totally different area from where we saw. It was definitely a slower paced episode, but it wasn't bad by any means. It was still good. I kind of like that they're slowing down because if it's fast all the time, it's going to lose its excitement of it being action packed every single episode. But when we do get the action pack, it fits into the story, and that's what matters. It has to make sense. You can't just have zombie guts and gore and terrific action for no unexplained reason. They have to have purpose in why they're doing it, and they showcase a lot of good story time and a lot of catching up with characters who needed to develop their characters more. There's a big shocking twist I didn't see with the nurse pop kissing Tara. And hey, why not? That wasn't in the comic book, but she can go for it. I mean, why not? She can be happy, and Tara's gonna be happy too. That's an interesting dynamic. That was surprising. That was one of the WTF moments of the episode. And then the biggest thing of this episode for me was Maggie revealing she's pregnant. That's something huge. Now that brings a lot of questions, and it's very suspenseful to see what happens next with that because Glenn's missing. She feels hopeless, and Aaron went out all that way to help her, and they didn't find him. But those are some good scenes in the sewers. But anyways, I already talked about that, and we got to see the Ron kind of picking a fight with Carl, and he pushed him away. Like, oh, what kind of wussy fight was that? But that was still funny to see. Ron is so annoying. I can't stand that kid. No, I can't. But anyways, yeah. And he was asking Rick for advice how to shoot the gun, and Rick is just standing on the lookout. And Rick had a lot of things to do. And speaking of Rick, he finally went after Jesse, and they started hooking up again. Yeah, so this seems like they are gonna do that storyline from the comics, which I'm very pleased because if I were Rick, I would try to get at Jesse too. I mean, why not, man? There she is, right there. Go, Rick. There's your girl. She likes you. Yeah, but that was really cool, and I think this episode was good. It was probably the worst episode of the season, but it was still a good episode. And I would give Walking Dead a season 6, episode 5 now a 7.8 out of 10. Yeah, that seems about right. It's a good episode. Quality is very interesting to see the story move along, but that's my review for now. Thank you guys. I'll see you later.